What's up? It's Austin Rutherford. Today we're talking about relationships and business. The last video that we did, we had a bunch of questions about, okay, cool, business is great. How do y'all get along every day in life and what does the day look like? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we do that, make sure you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I'm going to have you start saying that so they can smash the like button. Side note, anytime we sit down to do these things, she has no idea what we're talking about. So I'm just kind of throwing this on her. But first thing I want to say is in life, the things that you focus on grow. So I see a lot of people like focusing on business and making a lot of money in business, which is tremendous, but then they don't focus on their family or their significant other. So what we do is we definitely spend a lot of time with each other, talking to one another, planning with one another. Because like I said, what you focus on grows. That's what I love about this a lot, is we push each other at the end of the day.
I agree.
And at the end of the day, like if you're filthy rich, completely rich, you're a billionaire, but your kids won't even talk to you, like...
You did something wrong.
Yeah, like who wants to live a life like that? And the good thing is she gets her own money too. What do? You can go ahead and tell them.
I'm a realtor and I also sell custom clothing.
Cool. So she's getting her own money. Sold 29 houses last year, so that helps a lot. But what does our average day look like?
Okay, so average day, usually you wake up like around what, 6:30. Sometimes I need to nudge him out of bed. And then
accountability partner.
Because literally if he does not work out, like wake up when he wants to wake up. Let's say he wakes up at like 7, I kid you not, he's in a horrible mood for at least 2 hours. And I'm like, this is not my fault. Like, get it together. You always tell me control the controllables, which yes, you could have controlled that. But if you can't go back in time, like just try not to ruin the day. Because you woke up like 2 hours late. So if I see that he's like still in bed, I literally like will push him out of bed with my feet, like get up. But usually he wakes up around 6:30 and then he'll go meet his best friend down the street, literally down the street to work out. And then by the time he's coming back, I'm getting ready to leave to go to the gym. And then so we both work out and then we get our day started. We both work from home. I cannot work in the apartment because I will not focus. I'll like want to clean, do laundry. He's in his office.
I have like my own little private office.
Yeah, I don't have one. I don't have anything in here. So I go work downstairs in like our little working station, which is cool for me because we just moved here. We don't know anyone. So I like it because I get to meet other people. They're also down there working. So like I kind of connect with them as well. And like we like separate, do our work. And then sometimes I'll see if he's fed, if he's been,
She holds it down in the kitchen. I'll
make him lunch, or I just make sure you're eating, and then
she can throw down at dinner, like tremendous cook, which I love about.
Thanks. I did not pay him to say that, but
the food paid me.
Shut up. But then afterwards, either I cook dinner or we go out to eat,
and then like too, I see a lot of people getting arguments about like going out and spending time with like boys' night or girls' night or something. Like I need that time personally, and she does too. Like
agreed.
That's a must. You know what I mean? We don't got to be on each other all day every day. Although we travel together 99% of the time, so we enjoy each other's company. But yeah, there's definitely times where we need our little
me
separation.
Time. Like sometimes you'll be out doing things. I don't even have any errands to run, or like I don't have anything. I just like to be in the house sometimes. Like, go do you, see you later. So I think that's important.
Agreed, 100% agreed. And then something else, again, our days kind of change a little bit here and there, but overall, I mean, it's roughly the same, I guess, give or take. But something else that we do is every Sunday, we have Sunday talks. Pam thinks it was her idea, but
I feel like it was.
That's not the case. I said, I got this great idea. And then like a month later, she's like, oh yeah, I had this great idea. But basically what a Sunday talk is every Sunday we sit down and we talk about the week. So like in business, if you go out, if you're working, if you're an employee, there's usually like weekly team meetings. So everybody's kind of up to date on what's going on, anything that changes, anything that needs to be changed. So that's what we do in our relationship. We sit down every week and we talk about the week, what we enjoyed, what we didn't enjoy, what upset us that the other person did. Just kind of like...
And then like what to work on, like accountability.
Yep. So just kind of like work out all the kinks.
Yeah.
And like if there was a problem, like if she said something or I said something, or she did something or I did something, accepting responsibility for whatever you did and we come up with a solution for that. So like if I did something that upset her, like how do we correct that going forward so we don't run into the same issue again? Because that's the biggest thing. You can know the problem, but if you don't come up with a solution to the problem, like
it's gonna keep happening.
Yeah, you're wasting your time at the end of the day. And I think that what a lot of it leads back to is communication and expectations. You know, if you don't communicate, you guys are going to argue. And if you set the wrong expectations, you guys are going to argue.
Okay, and then you have to make sure also like you're comprehending what each other is saying. That way you can like talk all day, but if you don't get it what the other person's saying, then it's kind of pointless. So.
And compromise.
Yeah.
I don't like to compromise that much.
But you do now.
I do. So that's part
You've gotten better.
That's part of it as well. But again, I think, I already said this, but expectation and communication is the biggest thing. You know, if you communicate, just like say, hey, you know, I got dinner tonight, or I got this, or I got that, or I'm going to be out of town this week, or do you want to travel with me here? You know, just have that conversation. You know, it makes things a lot easier going forward. And most of our biggest arguments are like literally just easy miscommunication things. Like somebody just understood something the wrong way.
Yeah.
So
stupid.
if you just communicate, like it's very, very easy. We also argue about like pushing one another, you know, so making people feel uncomfortable, pushing them outside their comfort zone. And at the end of the day, like in a relationship, if y'all are growing, but you're growing apart, like that relationship's never going to work. So you have to grow together on some level. You know, maybe somebody makes $100 million and somebody makes $100 grand. Like that's not the type of growth I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about like mental growth. Like where do you want to end up? What are the goals? What's the future look like? That like you have to be on the same path, because if you're not and you have these goals and she has these goals, like it's not going to end well at the end of the day.
I agree.
You think we're headed to the same path?
I think so.
We talk about it every week. And another thing, I'm super grateful. I don't have like much patience, and I hate like wasting time on things.
That's the biggest
understatement of the year.
Like zero patience, like -10.
And I'm working on that. But
man,
what I'm grateful for is she be holding it down. Like if there's something screwed up with the hotel, like she'll call them. If there's something screwed up with the flight, she'll call them. She like does the laundry. That kills me. Like to me it's the biggest waste of time ever. But I'm just super grateful for you for helping.
You do nothing in the house. You know where our cups are?
Yeah, in one of those cabinets.
Awful.
But for real, like, thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you.
And then the other thing is she gets along with my family all the time. So like she'll like text my family when I like different group chats I'm not even a part of. My friends.
Sorry, they like me better.
My friends, like she'll text them. She'll like birthday events, right? She planned a private dinner with all my friends. It was a surprise party. She's planned vacations with my friends for me without me knowing. So yeah, you get along with everybody.
I try. I think something you need to work on is, I get like entrepreneurs, like you have to be on your phone a lot. Like I get it. I understand it. Trust me. I've had to do it as well. But I think that with you, sometimes you forget. It gets away from you a little bit. Like, so like when we're with your family or like important family moments, like you tend to be on your phone a little too much, and I try to check you because you can't get those moments back.
Agreed. I think you can always get better at that, just to clarify.
I think some things, absolutely, you got to check, you got to get on the phone, like work, important, yes. But sometimes if it's like family time, like, you know, I think certain things can wait.
This is going to be part of our Sunday talk this week.
No. We've already talked about
I'm
this.
playing, but no. I mean, again, being present, like doing it for the right reasons, enjoying the time when you're with people, you got to be present. Again, it's a balancing act. Because if you're an entrepreneur or an influencer or social media, whatever it is, like you have to be on your phone. But it's balancing what that looks like for sure.
Yeah.
And another thing I love, you know, as I said, making sure you're both going in the right direction. She knows I love to network. I love to talk and build connections. So anytime we go out and like go to dinner, go to an event, she just ends up talking to like everybody, which is amazing. One, she's good looking, so people want to talk to her.
Oh, stop.
And
trying
two,
to get points here.
like it helps me build relationships, right? If she's like talking to the girlfriend, then like I can come up and talk to the dude. Like you never know what they're doing. It's just an easy way to connect. She's not like standing in the corner when I'm trying to network.
No, I get business connections too, babe.
Agreed. That's what I'm saying. You're a great networker.
Yeah.
And I love it. So super grateful for that.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, that's kind of what the relationship looks like. You know, business and relationship, you actually have to put time into the relationship, not just the business. Otherwise, your relationship's going to falter. I've seen a lot of people go through that time and time again. So where you put your time, energy, and efforts is what grows. So spend time with your loved ones, spend time with your significant others. Because at the end of the day, if you die with a Billy, with nobody there, what does it really matter at the end of the day?
It'll be a lonely life.
One of my dreams, one of my visions, like when I die, when I pass away, is like having so many people at my funeral, because I've impacted so many people's lives and helped so many people that like it's just packed. Like that's my vision. That's what I do. That's why I do social, Instagram, TikTok, giveaways, all this free stuff, just to give back and help people. So I appreciate everybody.
That's why you're blessed.
I appreciate everybody who's here, taking the time to be here. Drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you got any other questions for us, let us know. Make sure you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can get all this content going forward. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. See you later.